CEO.CA. My name is James Pettam, and today I'm joined by the CEO of Nextech3D.ai, Evan Gappelberg. Nextech are a pioneer in the augmented reality 3D modeling sectors, and they're bringing AI to a ton of new technology sectors as well, including one we're going to talk about today, live events. And they also trade on the CSE under the ticker NTAR, the OTCQX under the ticker NEXCF, and the FSE under the ticker EP2. Evan, great to see you.
Thanks, James. Great to be back with you.
So a lot of people might know Nextech for their 3D modeling and the augmented realities, but you've recently announced a foray into advertising in the event sector. Can you tell us a bit more about that new news that's just come out today?
Yeah, sure, James. So we are a generative AI powered 3D model supplier for Amazon and others in the e-commerce industry, but that's not all we do. We operate multiple businesses. We've been operating an event tech business for the last couple of years. We have over 500 events that we support annually, with over 50,000 exhibitors that show up for those events and over 1 million attendees. And so we've been thinking about ways to monetize it. And today's news, so we generate about $1 million a year on with that event tech platform. But there's a massive amount of upside, and so we're going to monetize that with our newly launched AI ad network. Think of it as the Facebook or the LinkedIn of events. We are essentially launching an app which is already live, and this new app is going to have an AI ad network that's going to be marketed first to our existing customers, and then we'll expand. And we see the potential to generate an extra $10 to $20 million in additional advertising revenue with 80% margins from our existing customers. So, the opportunity is massive. We've waited a couple of years. We've been building this technology behind the scenes for the last couple of years, and we've now launched it. And we're seeing early success. We have a number of shows that have already signed up for the AI ad network, and we expect meaningful revenue to start to show up in Q1 2024. So it's an exciting new revenue stream that we just launched today.
Yeah, fantastic. I think it's definitely an interesting development and getting into the advertising industry, which is obviously huge. Can you walk us through a bit more from the consumer side? How will this product look like for anyone who's seeing one of the ads served through this ad network?
Yeah, so it'll work just like any other ad network. If you think about a trade show, you have the trade show organizer, you have an exhibitor, and you have an attendee. So let's go through that. So we deal the event platform historically has been selling to event organizers. And so, we have roughly 500 of them that they come back every year and use our platform. With this new ad network, we are gaining access beyond the event organizers to the exhibitors. There's about 150 exhibitors at each event. So, there's 50 to 75,000 exhibitors at the events that we support. We're now offering those exhibitors, and if you've ever done a trade show and been an exhibitor, all you really want is for more people to come to your booth so that you can do more business and present your product or your offering. So what the ad network does is drives that traffic so that when attendees download the event app, they open up the app, there's the show floor plan, there's the show calendar, there's, restaurants nearby, it's a full-on app that has lots of functionality. But within that app, you also have our AI ad network, and that is showing ads for exhibitors that are at that show. And the exhibitors have essentially paid us anywhere from $250 to $1,000 to have their advertising in that highly targeted app to that highly targeted audience of attendees that are at the show. And it's just a perfect marriage, perfect partnership. And then if you add in our augmented reality wayfinding, where you're in the app, you click on a booth, and the next thing is you're being guided to that booth using our ARway augmented reality wayfinding technology. It becomes a definitive end-to-end solution for the events industry, which, by the way, James, is a $50 billion annual industry. It is not insignificant. We think we're going to disrupt that industry with this launch and this technology.
Yeah, absolutely, Evan. I think it's a really interesting value proposition and a lot of opportunity for standing out in a high value audience at these trade shows. If we're looking ahead, to the events industry down the line, what other events do you see opportunities for this type of ad network to roll out in?
Really, all events. I mean, think of it again as the Facebook of events. So right now, we've been charging for our app. So if you're an event organizer, you would pay us as much as $5,000 for the app, and a couple of $1,000s for the platform. I want you to imagine, James, that we make all of that free, just like Facebook, just like Meta makes their platform free. This LinkedIn mostly is free. And so imagine that you have all of a sudden this opportunity to get a free app, free event tech platform, and all you have to do is sign up and allow your exhibitors to purchase ads for the show that they're going to be in. That is a disruptive business model with the technology to back it up. We think it's $1 billion opportunity. Obviously, year one is going to be a big breakout year for us, which is 2024. We already have customers that have signed up for this, so this is not something that we haven't already tested. We've tested it. The response has been quite positive, and we're going to be obviously announcing more news and more information as we continue to build this business and the technology. Ultimately, it's going to be a self-serve platform, a self-serve ad network, just like Facebook, where you go in and you market to all the people that are on Facebook. Right now, we have some banner ads. We're launching interstitials, where you'll have some video ads, and we're going to continue to offer more and more ad options to the app over time. So stay tuned.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting pivot to a free ad supported model, and absolutely looking forward to using the app at the next trade show and events that I attend myself. Evan, it's been great to catch up. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, James.